I'm calling this 3 Minutes with Pastor Fritz. It's Thursday, March 19th, the year 2020, and I'm going to be talking about three things for 3 minutes. The first thing I'm going to talk about is about a guy named Francis Collins, who is the head of the National Institute of Health, and he is a physician and a geneticist and someone who I respect and admire his life, work, and opinion. Second thing is a reason to hope. And third thing is what we're going to be talking about this Sunday. So I'll go right into it. First thing, Francis Collins, he is saying that there are estimates that if nothing goes right and if we fail to flatten the curve, we might see the deaths of as many as 1.5 million Americans. This is pretty serious and sobering as well. However, he also says he's not offering a prediction, but a realistic worst case scenario of what awaits America in the next 8 weeks or so. He wants to encourage us to practice social distancing, washing our hands, and especially covering any cough. And if we're not quarantined already, that we're staying home. So in response to this coming Sunday, of course, we're complying with the laws in the government, and we're going to be having a live virtual service. Second thing I want to talk about is that there's a reason to hope. And the word church is in the Bible over 100 times, and it actually has nothing to do with a building. And so there's a reason to hope, I think, is the word church actually means ecclesia, and it actually points to the people who are part of the church, who make up the church. And the word ecclesia refers to the sent ones, and those are us. And it really, building is a tool, but a building is something we're really not going to be using primarily this coming Sunday. So I believe there's reason to hope because we can be the church, not just go to a church, but we can be the church, and we can be hope and light in the midst of some pretty sobering news, some pretty sobering possible things that could happen. People could lose their life. And so we're praying for that. We're hoping. And so we're going to be talking about heaven this coming Sunday. Heaven is a word that throughout the Bible is in my concordance, a couple pages of little small print. Over 600 times the word heaven is in the Bible. And so our hope is in heaven, but right now we want to bring heaven to earth. And it's been so encouraging to hear of people reaching out and being love, being that example of love that Jesus encouraged us to love God and love our neighbor. And so we're going to be talking about heaven this coming Sunday. And so tune in. We love you. God loves you. And I'm at the end of my 3 minutes.